Hey everybody, Jimbo here. I thought I'd make a quick video about something I've got going on at the minute, which is I've been getting severe vertigo if I move my head a certain way, and it's really bad. It's if I just had one this morning where I leant back. I was trying to do some stretches, and I leant all the way back to stretch my back, and everything started spinning. Like I'll focus on something, but it'll just keep moving. You know, as if you've been on the teacups or something, or you've been spinning around on one of those roundabouts in a park. And I just thought I'd make a video in case anyone else is going through this or has gone through it, because it's very debilitating. Like, I'll give you a bit of background on my situation. Is I'm traveling alone now. I am in Bali. I think I'll go up to where it started. I was having problems with my ear. It was getting blocked. I think it could have been because I was in Thailand and I was teaching English there. And because it's very humid, the ears maybe don't unblock as easily naturally because it's very humid, and I don't know, but I kept getting problems with the ear. I usually use something called ear candling where you put the candle in the ear and light it. You can get it like certain massage parlours. I was using that to treat it in England if I got blocked ears, but I don't have access to that now. And in the area of Thailand I was in, that wasn't available. Obviously, pushing the cotton earbud into the ear causes a problem. Actually, that's how it all started. I went to Laos and pushed the wax in, and then it was blocked for a long time. I was frustrated because I was teaching English and I couldn't hear in one ear in a classroom, as supposed to be controlling a class anyway. So I went to the hospital a few times. They'd give us eardrops to soften it. I'd go back a week later, and then they'd try and unblock it with a machine, just like a metal device, and they'd try and suck the earwax out in your ear. But it didn't work. A few times they kept saying, keep using these eardrops, come back. They were costing me money every time, and it wasn't working. So I took matters into my own hands. I got a syringe with water. I just kept flushing it until the wax came out, and it did, and that was a massive relief for me. After about 15 to 20 minutes just firing water into it. It's only like a little syringe, but it was high pressure, just a quick just a quick fire of this water. And it worked. So I got a problem the second time round where I couldn't hear properly in that ear, and I thought it was blocked again. But it could have just been I maybe done some damage. So I tried to get ear candling again. I must have gone to over 30 massage parlours in that area, and none of them did it. They did in Pattaya and stuff, but not in Mae Sai where I was. So I did it again. I did the ear syringing, but immediately, as soon as I sprayed water into it, I immediately got tinnitus, just a in my ear, very high pitched. So I thought I did some damage there, and I've had that tinnitus to varying levels of buzzing or ringing since then, and that was about 3 weeks ago, maybe longer. So I've had this constant buzzing in my ear. I'm in Bali now. So I flew here. It wasn't too bad at that time because it didn't affect me booking a flight or anything. But then here I got an infection about a week ago, and it's just like just a disease where I had a runny nose, and I just, my body was getting rid of something it's curing something, but that's when I had my first severe bout of vertigo. I was just turning over in bed. I just like lying on my front, moved from my left side to my right side, and everything started spinning really bad. Like I'd never experienced anything like that before, because you think, oh well, I'm safe in bed, everything's fine. I just turned over in bed, everything just started spinning. It's like the entire room was on a roundabout, and it didn't stop for a long time. So I just lied there and tried to focus on something. But even focusing on something, that'd just be spinning around. I shut my eyes, that didn't really help. So then I thought, okay, this is not good at all. It happened, but I ignored it, and then it happened again the next night. So I tried something called the Epley maneuver, which you might be familiar with if you've been through this, and I just never experienced vertigo like it. Felt really sick. I hadn't eaten for almost 9 hours, but by the end of the maneuver, I had to run and be sick. And I did it again about an hour later, hoping it'd be better, but no, I was just sick again. Just running to the toilet, like wobbling around, trying to get there. So everyone I talked to, I talked to people I was staying at that guest house, the staff there, they said they'd ring a doctor. I talked to this doctor, she said get to A&E immediately. I put it in AI, Grok and Chat GPT. They were saying, go to hospital immediately. So I did. And I'm in northern Bali now. I'd come here to extend my visa. And at the hospital, the guy didn't really speak good English, but it was very good service for emergency services. He was a specialist on ear, nose and throat. So he said it could be Meniere's disease. And I think that's hereditary. So I don't think it's that. I think it's more serious than the more common one, which is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV. And something which combines with having an infection is this vestibular neuritis and labyrinthitis. So I think it's probably that. And says what it is inner ear infections, often viral, that cause inflammation. And I've got inflammation there, that got tested at the hospital. Inflammation in the inner ear canal, so it's like the salts or the crystals which are responsible for balance, lie on like a pillow in your inner ear. When those crystals get dislodged, it can affect your balance, so it's like your body doesn't know which way up you are. It's pretty weird. It says the duration, the initial most intense vertigo can last for several days, but milder episodes and imbalance can continue for several weeks or months. I've been getting intense vertigo now for, I say, about 4 days. So hopefully I'm getting through the worst of it. Like yesterday I didn't have an intense vertigo episode, but I suppose I slept upright with my head upright, like 30 degrees on my back. Which helps, but I was getting more confident with it and slept on my front yesterday, and so today has not been as good as yesterday really. I even went to the gym the day before yesterday and just kept my head upright and did back. Just thought with back, I wouldn't strain myself because apparently that puts pressure on your ear, so a light workout on my back where I'm just pulling things towards me. Got through it but there have been times where I felt a lack of balance walking downstairs or getting a quick lift on the back of a scooter, which I did once because someone offered me to take me to a shop 2 minutes away, and getting back I felt a bit dizzy, so I can't do that. Just got to get in taxis. So it's very debilitating. Just it's like I need to go out and get food. I think you can order food here with Grab, there's a pizza place, like the best pizza place around, not far away. So I went there yesterday. I just walked there. It's like 2 to 5 minute walk. Had a pizza and came back. But it's just quite scary, really, because I don't really know when these things are going to happen. I've got to constantly keep mindful of my head position, I think. And if I like crouch down, if I lean down to get something, stand back up, you know, you might get mild vertigo yourself from doing that. But for me, it can be very severe. So I'd just like to say that you're not alone if you experienced or have experienced anything like this. You know, like I'm just here on my own without any help. It's figuring out the best way to get through it, really. I do sometimes get frustrated with it, and then it can affect your mental health because you can't go out as much. And when things like this happen, I think, oh, why is it happening to me? Like I think I'm not a bad person. And then, you know, there's these cunts who make everything worse in the world. Why don't they get it? But then, depends on how you view life. I sometimes see life as like a video game. And I think when I play a video game, I can just put it straight on the most challenging difficulty setting when I've never played it before. And then get frustrated on why I'm not doing so well on it. But then you get better at it, and then you've done everything you can in the game, and you've beaten it at its most challenging. I kind of see it like if I've created this reality for myself, then I probably make it challenging for myself. But it gets frustrating that I can't, just go out there and try and do some good. Some people will suffer from this, whether it be from fatigue or lack of energy, and can come in various ways, back problems. But you just want to go out there and live what you consider your best life, and that's what I try to do with the travelling. But you've also, like I'm here, so I've made that happen. But then, obviously, things never go as you expect. So you've got to adapt to your situation. So for me, I've got to accept the situation that I'm in. Relax, accept the situation like we all have to with any problems that we've got in our lives, and just do the best that you can with it. Like I usually do a walk when I do these videos, and I'd like to show you some more of Bali, but I can't really do that at the minute. Like I've got a constant ringing in my ear now. I got diagnosed with like a mild form of nystagmus, which is where your eyes flicker when I have to like focus on an object, like from left to right. Because doing this video, don't feel fully grounded. I'm trying to ground. I've heard vitamin D is good for it. So I'll go and lie in the sun, keep hydrated. Yeah. So just you've got to accept how things are, and I'll really appreciate it when I'm feeling better, as you always do. I used to always call illness a waste of time, but I suppose these things have got to happen for you sometimes, for you to appreciate life and just feeling okay. So I'm not really spending too much. This place is only costing me about £15 a night, and it's like a big private villa. I've got a swimming pool out there. So it's not all bad. And I am managing it better, or at least I'm not confused as to what's going on. I've got more of an understanding of what's happening. I just hope it gets better, because it's on that borderline now of whether or not it's it must be an infection, because I just had an infection. That's when the worst symptoms came on, and I'm clearing all that out now. They did a blood test at the hospital. It showed an increased white blood cell count, and that'd obviously be from an infection or something, and that must be it. It's just if it's a Meniere's disease, and it says you just carry it forever, and I've had this tinnitus for, say, almost a month. And then it's with the vertigo coming on, hopefully due to that infection, to me, it's like symptoms have got worse. I'll tell you what I'm doing to deal with it. Obviously, if it's inflammation in the ear, then anti-inflammatory foods would be good. So I'm having like lemon and honey drinks if I can get them outside, orange juice, pineapple juice. Ginger and turmeric would be good, but I don't have access to much of that. I've got like an aspirin cream, which is very good, and I've been rubbing that on the backs of my ears, which is this. It's from Bulgaria, so I don't even know the name of it, but I get it on eBay. If you type in like Bulgarian aspirin cream, it might come up, because it's not readable to me, and it's very, very old, as you can see. Rubbing that on the back of my ears. Been doing that Epley manoeuvre, like I did it. I can do it without throwing up now, which is very good. I can do it without throwing up. It just catches me off guard. Like, suppose I'd leaned back so my head was almost tilted back, and that's what brought this initial vertigo on today. So, yeah, the aspirin cream on the back of the ears, the Epley manoeuvre, you could, just look that up and try it. I've got this pillow set up to do it here. So my right ear is infected. No, it's on face recognition, so it's not zooming down, that's it. So I can just like lean back with my head, like going just over the pillow, so it's at a slight tilt. It's supposed to be about 30 degrees tilt. Turn this back around. So with me, it's my right ear, so I'm moving my head to the right, so it might look like the left. And then lean back as fast as you can over the pillow. And then after 30 to 45 seconds, or after the vertigo's subsided, move your head from the right to the left, still on the pillow, and then turn after the vertigo subsided again. So your shoulder's facing the floor, so you're still on the left side now, and you're facing the floor, like lying vertically on your left shoulder. And then when the vertigo subsides, sit up slowly. I hope it's helping. I'm getting better at it, so that's positive. So I've been doing the Epley manoeuvre. I've heard colloidal silver's good if you have access to any of that, which would be like 3 drops in each ear, well, especially the affected ear, and a glass of water, drinking a teaspoon of colloidal silver mixed in. That's supposed to help, but I don't have access to that. Apparently there's a canal like behind, just I don't know, I can't show this, I don't think, but it's behind your head, the base of your skull on the left and the right hand side. You can rub that with your 2 fingers in a circle. Sorry, camera's going a bit mental. Come here. There's my face. Why are you going that way, chump? So rubbing, yeah. Come on, camera. I'm over here, you chump. Right, I'll just have to carry on. Hopefully the camera sorts itself out. It's just adamant on looking away. There we go. Just rubbing that on the back of my head helped. I'm gonna have to sort this camera out. There we are. First person view, is that doing it? That'll do. Sorry about that. There. So that's what I'm doing to deal with it. Just thought I'd do it because it might help somebody. Sometimes it's good to meet like-minded people and to see that you're not alone with something. So just know that you're not alone with any problems that you've got. It's bloody camera. And yeah, just, you know, accept the situation and just relax. I'm just hoping, you know, the body's a magnificent thing and it'll just sort itself out now in time. I've heard that those crystals dissolve in your ear. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe a few months. I think a month. I think my body will realise something's not right and sort it. Just recalibrating my balance now with that Epley manoeuvre, and I'll have to sleep upright tonight, I think, because it worked the night before. So anyway, I've gone on for quite a bit now. Is there anything else to talk about with it? Look up vestibular exercises, because there's other ones, not just Epley. There's this Brandt-Daroff manoeuvre. I did try another one where it's like I was leaning, like face up backwards. I had to do like a full flop onto my front with my head in the same position. I might try that one again. That might be the Brandt-Daroff. 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 You can try that one, but yeah, I hope that you get through it soon. If you haven't had it, I wouldn't really wish this on anyone. Just I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there because I don't have much else to say about it, and I've talked for almost 22 minutes. So yeah, all right, take it easy. Hopefully I'll be back making videos about other things soon. But yeah, okay, I hope you're well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.